Am I?
Yeah.
No, I'm
No,
not.
I mean, you know your settings. You're at 21. I don't know this, but somebody said being 21. I heard this. Money knows
It's
better
been
than I
like
do.
that though, Bernie. Since you first have been on TikTok, you have to make sure your things is 21 or over.
Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about it, so I'm
I
saying
was
Eminem.
surprised when you were trying to pull me up on that live. I said, "Oh shit, he knows how he figured this shit out how to be a moderator."
No, I didn't. I was just practicing then. I was just going through and hitting the manage buttons and said invite, and I saw I said invite. I didn't know what it was doing. Hey, look, you didn't come up, so I figured it wasn't working.
Because I kept on declining it because I refused to go in that room again.
Well, damn.
Are you changing your clothes right now? Don't change. We can see you.
I'm changing the clothes on right
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
Sorry to bust your bubble.
okay. Hey, that's one of that's my spiritual hopes.
What room y'all was in?
What's the name?
Diddy, stupid ass fucking Diddy's been going live lately.
No,
The one that called you a man, Mama Money.
Diddy has a
That
good
one.
live. He run a good live for the most part.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
pretty
no.
decent. Yeah,
I went
Diddy
in
good
there.
dude.
I went in there, and the women in there was trying to come at me. They were saying, "Aren't you a little bit too old to be twirling your hair?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Let me get the fuck out of here." Fucking Bernie fucking fell asleep and left me there. Well,
I know you fucking lying.
yeah,
You should have called me over there.
one of the ladies told me, she's like, "Oh, you're really full of yourself, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah, I am. You should be too." Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna go to that fucking room again. Now I'm
That's
good.
time I go sleep, Adrian. But but all is well. The good thing about it is if people can find something to pick at you about it,
Hold on, let me see.
They do a lot of work.
Well, I mean, I understand that, but that's the reason why I stay in my own little lane, in my own little fucking corner, on my own little fucking live. You don't see me nowhere else because it happens all the fucking time. People be getting possessive over their rooms, and the people, whoever the host is, they're like, no, like in my room, I love my friends because nobody ever fucking does that. Good morning, Tawanda. Nobody is like overprotective of each other where the new person comes in and we make the new person feel uncomfortable. Or we jump on the new person.
I don't think it's a protection thing. I think it's more of a.
It's
I
like
think. I think it's like
that's my host.
I think it's more like I think that's it's a common practice. I think it's sandbox. Like I was in a live the other night and people were taking over talking about, well, we don't do that over here. This is our, and I'm like, okay, well, this sounds great. I'm not concerned what you do and don't do. I'm just over here chopping it up. I said now, if you feel uncomfortable that I'm here, I mean, do the right thing and just go ahead and race me out. I said, or tell me you'd like for me to leave, I will exit myself. But the host invited me. I'm just chopping it up. I'm glad to be invited. It's keeping me awake. I was doing yada yada. But they would tell me all about the, oh no, we don't. Oh no, we don't see the host the way you see her. I'm like, I said, well, I see the host as an attractive woman, and I would love to smash with her, but she has no interest. So what's wrong with that? I want to smash, but she has no interest. Like,
He said that.
yeah.
Okay, but then the men, all their big brothers,
Right.
came
Oh
out
yes,
and
yes.
got on your ass about it,
It
right?
came forward. Yes, there's brothers.
That doesn't
Yeah.
make any
Yes.
sense. Because I mean, at the end of the day, don't people want to get more viewers? Why are you trying to scare people
Right.
away? You want to be welcoming so people could come into your room. So why would you have a whole bunch? Why would you try to scare people from coming in there? Because I bet you ain't gonna go. Well, you probably go back in there again.
The imaginary brothers kept telling me, what they tell me? The imaginary brothers were telling me, what they tell me? Oh, I know. The imaginary brothers told me, no is no, bruh.
My Lord.
I said, well, I'm glad you went. I'm glad you went with her and tell me because you would have made the freedom. Because
So, and I'm sure you kept on fucking with them even more because of it too.
yeah, I had to ride out a little bit until they dropped me.
But meanwhile, the host was familiar with you.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. But
So let me ask you something. Do you think that do you think? Because sometimes I be thinking that the hosts know that this is gonna happen. That's the reason why they invite you up there.
Could be. I mean, could be. I mean, that makes sense too. Let me come. Let me come. Let me come. No. I was moving, readjusting myself and yarning at the same time. No,
Listen, what?
I readjusting myself, like moving like my body to another angle.
Okay.
I was slouching.
Good
now
morning, Jess. Yes, I remember. How you doing, love? It's good to see you.
I was thinking that the host they probably
And how the
use
babies.
people come over with interaction, and maybe then when they drop me, you got people over. The interaction fulfilled itself.
What interactions will fulfill itself?
The verbal interaction between me and others, or just others and I, like I get invited to get an interaction going. You know, get some type of
I don't know.
look on.
Energy, because if you're not there, because sure enough, at 1 o'clock this morning, that room was so fucking dead. I'm like, how you have so many fucking people in your panel and like no, like I don't understand that shit either. How can people just be on a fucking panel and like nobody's fucking talking? And matter of fact, that's what I got yelled at about before. Empress had said that I don't know how just to be quiet. Why would I need to be quiet in a room and with a whole bunch of other fucking people? I could be quiet and turn this shit off.
Right. That would be my fault too. Yeah. I think the whole idea is for you to be talkative is, when you can, as much as you can. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I came on here to talk.
That's like the crazy theory about you're not listening to comprehend, you just listen to respond. I said, yeah, that's what I generally do. I listen to respond. I'm not trying to comprehend this nonsense. You know, like, I'm responding.
We're just chopping this shit. So I
Right.
don't have so my money if you're listening. So another thing that happened was, so of course I'm being my main friendly self, right? So I'm being friendly and I'm flirting with one of the old men that's in the room, and I'm like, and I'm over here again twirling my hair because I'm flirting with him, right? So now he said I was his yin to his yang. He said that I was his, and he was claiming me. Mind you, he was married, right? So the other ladies in there are getting pissed off because they know he's married and he is flirting with me, right? So another guy comes onto the panel and he's telling me, oh well, he's like, damn, Miss Adrian, you beautiful. So now the old man was like, you know what, forget you. I said, you didn't know up on these TikTok streets. I said, everybody my man. I said, Bernie up there, he's my bottom, right? Or I'm his bottom, I say. So then he goes, so the old man got mad. The girls were on my ass. I said, let me get the fuck out. Well, the live ended up leaving because I wasn't fucking leaving. I'm just like Bernie. I refuse. Drop me there. So next thing you know, Bernie gonna tell me that they're over there saying that I was trying to get in between two friends. Do they not know this is TikTok? Like, I really wasn't serious, my old man. Like, I really wasn't playing. I was playing with you. I really don't want to, but I guess some of these men, take that seriously. I guess TikTok and having relationships on TikTok and flirting on TikTok. Do women do that to you too, Poetic? Do they do that to you?
I don't think so. You think so?
You don't think they take you serious?
I mean, maybe those that are not aware.
Not aware that you're not serious?
Right.
How would they not? How would they know though? Unless they tried it and you was like, yeah, fuck that.
I mean, I'm thinking that like I thought you meant like when I first come into their environment, like into their and when I interact with them here in the median and in TikTok.
Right. You know how you be flirting with women. You flirt with women.
Right.
You flirt with every woman, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're trying to say that they all of them know that you're not serious when you do that?
No, not at all. I think they know. I think they think I am serious. Yeah. Right? I mean, to some degree, I am. I mean, to some degree, I am until they become not serious. You know, like so they want to raise.
All right, so wait a minute. So you flirt with the ladies, right?
Right.
Do you hit them up in their inbox, or they hit you up first?
I'll say what is the duality of both of us? It depends on how the conversation is going. If it says, "Hey, let's look," if they say, "Well, we agree, let's talk about it in the DMs," then one of us is guilty for going to the DM and hitting the other one up. Yes.
Do you go to women's DMs?
I mean, for the ones who seem eager, like really eager about their proposition, yes.
What do you mean by eager? What makes a woman eager about it?
Well, if they make a couple comments like, "Hey, don't forget to hit me in the DM," and I'll say, "Okay, got you covered." Yeah,
Okay.
so I know, so that seems to be eager.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
So the ones who just nice and acquiesce and say, "Yes, we should talk about this DM," they don't say anything else about it. I don't pursue them.
Okay. Do those women actually come and hit your DM later on?
The first one I described, yes. The ones
Yes.
that seem eager, yes.
All right. The ones that so the ones that are eager, right? You have said that they seem eager until they don't seem eager anymore.
Yes.
What makes them not eager anymore?
Well, either they want to change the dynamics of the offer, or they might say, "I'll do that for maybe 700 or 1,000, but not for 200." And I'll be like, "Yeah." I'll be like,
Okay, wow. So you offer, so they're on live and you're offering them money for their services.
right.
And then some of them really do seem eager, so they'll hit you up in your inbox, and then they will tell you a different amount.
Right.
That's fucking crazy that
Right. I mean, they would say that they believe that they're worth. But I said, I'm sure you're worth more than what you're saying you are. But the problem here is that this is like a sight unseen type thing. So I'm at 200 right now. If it looks better than what we're discussing, maybe. But right
You're a
now, 200.
liar. You're a
Yeah.
I don't think that happens at
Yeah.
all.
Oh, yeah. What?
I don't. You said what?
Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, I mean, were you present with the one lady who was talking about 3,000? I mean, she was at three. She was like mid 3,000, and I mean, first she started. First she was at 1,000. Then she went to 3,000. I said, "Well, what happened to the 1,000?" And she said,
Okay.
"Well," then she said, "I'm going 3,000." And I said, "But I'm not gonna be there long enough for 1,000." So I said, "Let's go back to 200 and work our way to. Let's see you first." I said, "Right now," and I said, "I don't want to see you in a box. I want to see you face to face, and then we can give a little more negotiation to what you're talking about. But right now, it's 200 just off the cuff."
Okay. So how many times has it happened that you guys came to a mutual agreement on the price, and you
Oh,
actually?
several
Huh?
times. Several times. You mean like as in like actually meeting up and going for it?
Yeah, like so
Oh,
you talk about paying for it
20,
online,
yeah,
right?
26
She's supposed
times.
to have to hit you up in the inbox. You guys negotiate a price. She's down for whatever price you about to give her,
Yeah,
and then you
20,
go ahead and meet up with her, or do you
20,
fly her?
26 meetings, only 23 smashes. Yeah.
What?
As y'all say smash. Y'all use the word smash. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, so I don't know, but I don't know what you say. Okay, so do you fly them out, or do they fly to you, or you
No,
go to them?
most of them I catch them come through their town, or I like well, the one in Utah. I flew out to Utah, but that's why I was sick. I got sick out of Utah, so we didn't do it. Well, no, two things happened. She wanted to do more than just she was trying to build something out of it. Like she didn't realize I was as concrete on that deal. I was like, no, we're not gonna be going to get no dinner. I said, no, and I said, no, really, let's just. I said, I'm not even really feeling that well, but I just want to, either we're gonna do it or we're not. But I'm not gonna be going out with you nowhere. So that didn't occur. She was kind of miffed by that. She was looking to build like an experience with us.
Okay. So the women actually want to go on a date with you.
She did, not all. No, the other two, I was sick. I was ill. I got became like I had like a quick 24 hour like it's
You
like
trying to tell me that you sitting out there paying for cobbler and not even getting the cobbler?
right. Well, the one lady, the one okay, so two took the money and one didn't. One wanted the FC2. She was real excited about the FC2. She had to check the FC2. Remember, you not talked about this before.
I have no idea you know how many women you.
Yeah. But anyway, she took the FC2.
I can't keep up with your women like you can't keep up with my men.
And instead of the money, she took the FC2. She wanted the FC2. So
What?
What is
the
an
FC2.
FC2?
The FC2 is the female plastic.
Oh my god.
The piece that the woman
I
is
need to
twisting
go
her.
to fucking bed. Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
now I know what you're talking about, but I don't even know how we got there. What? Okay, so
Well, I was saying, so the one when I was ill, right? The one, okay, so two women took the money, right? We didn't do anything. One did not. She said she wanted she could have the FC2. I said, yeah, because she was excited. She'd never seen one before. It was still in the wrapper. She wanted she could have it. I said, yeah, you're going to take it. But she didn't take the money. So I was like, okay, I didn't even say nothing about it. I just said, so but I wasn't feeling well. So we didn't do anything. I was like, I was real sick. I wasn't feeling well that night when she came.
it's your guilt. Your guilt.
Jesus, fix it. Mommy money, why you ain't getting them in trouble?
All right. So, okay, I don't understand why. I don't understand that whole transaction. What does the female condom have anything to do with you were being sick? It's two different things.
No, I was telling you. No, what did you say?
I don't know why'd you bring up the female condom for?
No. You asked me. You asked me how many times had this happened. I said 26 times, but only 23 successes. The other 3 were not successful.
The shit that kills me
and
is
the one
he
that
fucking keep
Ew.
count.
Ew.
The shit that
and
he
then one
fucking
just
keep count.
and then one just took the FC2.
Okay, so I can't believe. Okay, so 23 times it was successful. You paid a certain price.
Right.
Okay, when you got there, right? You said some women want. You said that you would tell them, well, let's start off at this price, and then when I see you, it could be a different price. How many times did that you changed it up and gave them more money than the original agreement?
Oh no. Well, most of them we stay around 200 for the most part. Yeah, for the most part.
So it never goes up
Not
past.
from, not from. Nah, I mean, it was a discussion. It was like I was like, hey, I'm not gonna really be in that involved that long. 200. is where I'm at. I said, but I said, it's not that you're gonna be here all night with me. You're gonna be here for a moment. You got to go.
Fucking liar. I don't believe any of this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not. I mean, it sounds rudimentary. My stuff is simple. There's no logistics.
I mean, obviously there's two because I'm not, $200 is nothing.
It's simple, right? But it's nothing. But this
People
thing,
waiting for somebody for no fucking $200.
Adrian. But if you're making $20 an hour, it becomes something.
No, fuck that. Nah, ain't no way in hell. You gotta give me more money than that. $200 ain't shit.
For you, but take yourself out of it. You want to put yourself in the equation. You're not in the equation.
Do I have to be?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm saying. I mean, like, so but for the ones we consider it, there's a reason why it's considered. I can't tell you why, but it's considered. I mean, I don't get into the whys and woes of it, but I can speculate. But I don't even want to speculate. I just think that I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, Nissy Pooh, you know the price.
Right,
But,
200.
hey, but now I'm at a different price now because I found my $40 therapist. So my whole bracket has changed now. I'm down to shoot.
I
Man,
guess like compared to $40, I guess it's a lot for him.
Right, I'm
Now,
somewhere
Uncle
between-
Bernie, how you gonna cheat the lady? Give her $200.
I'm somewhere between $1,200 and $2,400 a month getting pleasure now, as opposed to $60 grand. So that's a big difference.
I can't believe you had that in your budget.
And I mean, he cut it down, not go. He didn't go up. He cut it down.
Cut it down.
Listen, oh, yeah.
I know.
Hey, if y'all,
That's terrible.
if you're still alive, you can walk in the door with me at 7:30.
He went from a sugar daddy to a splendor daddy. That's all.
I'm still low daddy. I'm splendid. Yeah, there you go, Sal. Hey, no, really, but this is the thing about it. But you got to remember, she's only $40 for 15 minutes now. She has a great business. You can't beat that.
$40 for 15 minutes.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it. Just think about this. She's
Oh,
probably.
you didn't hear the story, Shelly?
Hey,
I was listening to that bullshit.
But it's better though. Just think about it. She's probably clearing 8 men in 1 hour as opposed to 4 because it's based on what you burst. Yeah, because just think about it. If a lot of men, just think about it. Some men burst off on what? They sucked off, right? They sucked off. So if she's sucking and you burst off, it's over. You gone. Boy, you gone. Next man in.
That's a lot of men.
I cannot.
No. Hey. And probably in the day, and obviously she's probably doing 40 to 50 men and between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m.
50?
I'm telling you, she be. Hey,
Oh shit! I
Yeah,
don't.
but listen. If she doing all that and she doing it for $40,
at 15
she's
minutes.
selling herself short.
No.
Type shit.
No.
$200. You clearing just one man.
She's doing volume over. She's doing volume over. What's wrong?
She-
Over
Why?
because
She doing
You're
quantity.
working harder, not smarter.
right. She's doing quantity right. She's doing quantity right. Right.
What type of shit?
Child,
said she a
need to shut
therapist?
that business
Hey,
down.
hey,
She need to
hey,
shut
she's a
that
great
business
host.
down because ain't no
You
said she was a
profit. Ain't no
therapist?
profit.
My therapist, yes. And she's a great host, by the way. Good morning, welcome in.
She's a
And
street
a great-
therapist.
hey,
Oh, not
and
no,
she-
street
hey,
therapist is something else. Oh, street
she's a-
pharmacist. No.
She's a great host. Look, she's a great host because she offers you Gatorade and water on your way out. I mean, hey, you can't.
And she provides you with shit for $40.
No,
and-
I thought
She
you
gets a
fucking
fucking
lying.
refund. No, she gets a refund.
And oh yeah. If you don't burst in 15 minutes, she give you $20 back.
You know what?
I don't take it.
You know
I
what?
try to keep it because I appreciate.
I'm gonna stick to construction. I'm just gonna say that.
I appreciate availability. I appreciate it being available. But I remember, okay, but I remember there's some things that we're missing out here. She doesn't have proper papers in the United States, so she's looking for these paperwork. That's the stuff.
That doesn't mean anything. She could just marry an old man. That's it.
Okay, that explains why she's taking that damn $40.
Look here. She wants to
Right.
pay 25 grand and marry somebody. I can't marry me because I'm married.
Adrian,
She used to
Wait,
pesos and now she getting dollars. So that's like gold.
wait, Adrian.
And-
You remember
and
that
I
night
would-
we
and
had
I
that
would-
live?
And I would marry her too, Adrian. That's the thing about if I wouldn't marry her, I would marry her.
Adrian, you remember that night we had that live and that lady came in there and she was like, yeah, because if you ain't paying me something, so she sound like her.
Yeah, probably. Oh, man, that might be. What did you mean?
Yeah, that might be her.
Oh no, but she lives in the area. I don't know. I think that lady did live in that area too.
This lady's from Salvador, though. She's from El Salvador.
Okay, so
She was from somewhere over there.
But this lady's English not that good. She has a very
Why would you marry her? Why would you marry her?
because she has promise. But I mean, I'm gonna say she's probably
What
early
does that
40s.
mean? What does that mean?
Because because she has the will. See, remember, there's certain things I like about people, right? People have a certain will, and there's a will. I take will over skill. She has a will to get
To
the
what?
job done.
You know what?
The will
I
is something
fucking
you
quit.
can't teach the will. You can't even train the will. The will is that drive within a person that says I'm not gonna
I'm
let the
about to
later
log
deny
the
it.
fuck off.
Hey, Mac, how you doing
Hey,
there?
welcome in, sir. Hey, the
I'm
will is
cool. I'm
amazing.
cool.
Hey, don't
I'm just
listen
sitting
What's
to
here.
up,
him.
Mac?
Don't listen to him. He's a
Don't. He
horrible
is not
example.
a good influence.
Yeah, I know
He is
Uncle
not a
Bernie
good
No,
fucking
from
I don't
I
influence.
know
influence
Uncle Bernie
anybody.
from other panels and stuff like that, and
I don't
I'm not
influence anybody.
judging him because we've
Advise
been
He
anybody.
talking
the
about.
same on every fucking panel.
I
He
just
has
Don't
was
all
listen
the
to
on,
him. He's
ladies.
not a
He
good
does have all
influence.
the
but
ladies.
normally me and him go back and forth and stuff like that. But
No, we don't.